I saw Nam's lifeless body in front of me. The next person I saw was Jimin. He was on top of Nam while stabbing him. Then he started to talk to the lifeless body. Jimin. How dare you double-cross me, this lip kissisha right? He took his knife and started to cut off his lips. Jimin. No one fuck messed with me. The way you were looking at her made my blood boil, he then dug the blade into his eyes and took his eyeballs off. I screamed. Knew. The scene in front of me was so bloody that I couldn't even think of what to do at that moment. Jimin. You enjoy that? Right. Tears started dripping from my eyes. Did you kill him because of me? Jimin, of course not. I kill him because I want to. I didn't need any motive to kill someone. He said that with a straight face. He then came closer to me and I started to take a step back. Then he grabbed me hands and twisted them behind my back while bringing me face close to his. His hands were covered with blood, and so were mine. As he grabbed my hands, he spoke in a low, seductive voice. Jimin. Did you have fun last night, baby girl? I could feel his hot breath on mine as our faces were so close. I blankly stared at him, and I saw his gaze land on my lips. Suddenly, I felt his lips on mine. He kissed me as if it was the last time, impatiently, waiting for me to kiss back, but I didn't. Instead of kissing him back, I pushed him away. Jimin. What the why? You just killed a person. The only friend I had. Jimin. We fucked last night and today you're not letting me kiss you. Not done, baby G, you are out. But he let out a deep sigh. Jimin. And for your information, he was not your friend. What? Jimin. He works for me, but he tries to double-cross me by kissing what's mine. So it's obvious he would die. Didn't I do the right thing, baby girl? You didn't like it when he kissed you, right? He started to laugh loudly and his laugh echoed around the empty street. He suddenly turned serious. Jimin. My blood still boils when I remember that scene of you two kissing. I'm not done with this body. I'll take it with me and torture it more. He dragged the body and took it away. He is already dead. I yelled, Jimin, so what? I still have to play with it and his intestine is still in its place. I have to remove it. He winked. You're fucking crazy. Jimin. See you later, he said while taking the body with him. I watched him as he started to disappear. I turned around and started to run towards my house as it was a lot to take in. I finally reached my house and I took a few deep breaths as I was out of breath due to running. I go in and take a long shower to calm myself. I sit on my bed while all those scenes are coming through me mind. It reminds me of my stepdad when I kill him. No, I didn't kill him. Nitrogen monoxide. I fucking didn't. I screamed at the top of my lungs. Dad, why did you leave me? I started to cry and I started to think of my dad. It wasn't necessary to kill yourself for a whore. You and I could have been better together. Why, Dad? Why? I was screaming and crying. My phone started ringing. OTP. What the fuck do you want, Jimin? Calm your ass down, he said while laughing. Shut the fuck up, you fucker. You shouldn't have called me, he said in a low and seductive voice. Jimin. I know. I'm a good fucker, he said in a low and seductive voice. Fuck off. Jimin. By the way, I like your crazy side. The way you're screaming while sitting on the bed and rocking back and forth, it's just the thing that turns me on. Jimin. I want to fuck you so bad. How did you know what I'm doing? He knows my every movement. He started laughing. Jimin. Isn't that obvious? By now I thought you understood. I know what he means, but I just don't want to accept fact that there were cameras set up in this house, Jimin. Anyways, I'm not in the mood to explain anything. I just want to be inside you. I want to fuck you roughly. I was shocked and my mouth automatically opened. Because I was out of breath due to all the sobbing and screaming. Jimin, close that mouth, baby girl. You're giving me a lot of wild imaginations. This makes me want to make you choke on my big hard cock. Why? Shut the fuck up, and after killing a person you're talking to me like you are not guilty, Jimin. Guilty? For whom and for what? Jimin. Everyone has to die, so it doesn't matter if he dies now or later. He was going to die anyway. Why? And you know what, it's pointless talking to you. Do whatever the fuck you wanna do, I said and hung up the call. My stomach started to make weird noises because I didn't eat anything at the restaurant. I wanted to cook and eat something, but I didn't want to get out of bed because I've also frightened. I didn't dare to get out of bed, so I slept with an empty stomach.